Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Blake, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to cook up a beat from scratch like Monte Booker. Now, if you don't know who Monte Booker is, get familiar now. He is one of the freshest, most unique producers out right now. Like, literally, no one can touch his sound. No one sounds like him. Me trying to reenact his sound right now is basically a criminal offense because of how insane he actually is. But I do have some sauce that I can provide for the producer community, and so yeah, this is going to be a little beat breakdown. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so now we have the project pulled up. First, I'm going to start off with my Omnisphere preset. It's just two basic chords, but this is where the sound design really comes in, and really common Monte Booker type cadences in his melodies is from this effect in Omnisphere, I'm assuming. So first I just got this basic sine wave. I didn't even touch any of the envelopes or anything. And then I got this little slight, I used this freaking speak inhale as a slight melody layer. As you can see, it's barely even present. I turned the attack up a little bit, and I turned the amp like all the way down. It was up here, but it's down here now. I just wanted it really subtle. But the real sauce comes in when you go into the oscillator and you go into the granular preset. So let me show you the difference between when the granular preset is on and off. So this is when it's off. So yeah, I mean, the sound is decent, but it's honestly pretty garbage at this point. But I haven't added the oscillator preset on. This is where the Monte sauce comes in. So let's play with the Monte preset. Not the Monte preset, the granular preset. So yeah, doesn't that make it sound way crazier? And if you have listened to a lot of Smino songs, Monte Booker beats, that like little laser type sounds are just like, it's all in his beats, I swear. And for the granular preset, you basically just got to turn it on and then turn the intensity down a lot, and then you just mess with the knobs as you choose. It really doesn't matter. Just do your own thing to whatever you think will sound best. Alright, next I got this little beep sound from Tyler the Creator kit. So yeah, let's just listen to the pattern. So it's just a pretty simple sound, and it's kind of weird now playing it individually, but once it's with everything, you'll think it's fire. At least I hope. But so for the next two sounds in the melody, I went into arcade. And so the first arcade preset I went into was Hooked. Now, if you don't already know, Arcade is a plugin that especially beginner producers should definitely acquire because, one, it's cheap. It's only $10 a month, which is way cheaper compared to basically all of the other plugins in existence. And what's really cool about Arcade is you can just tune the instruments, whatever sounds you're using, to your melody. So in this case, I guess I was in A sharp minor, so I put it on A sharp minor, and I just played out these little vocals, and here's the vocals. So yeah, super simple, but just very quality and chill vocals to add into this beat. I really love them. But yeah, so for the next arcade preset, it's more of a melodic element. Now this just fit absolutely perfectly into the melody I was trying to make. It was just a perfect counter layer. So I went into I think it's the vintage synth presets, and I went into the Wave FM, and it's also an A sharp minor, as you can see, and I played out this progression. So yeah, super relaxed, just some chill bell type sounds. I don't even really know exactly what it is, but it's so fire, you just can't deny it. Alright, so next time for the hi-hats. So what I did for the hi-hats, so it looks like a basic two-step. But what I did actually is I went into this wrench tool and I put it on 1/3 step. I put it on 1/2 step. Yeah, so I put on 1/2 step, and I just did Command A if you're on Mac, and I just dragged it over one, and listen to the bounce. It's super subtle, or it looks subtle, but it has a crazy movement. And I'm actually going to pair it with the clap. So yeah, this is the hi-hat and clap paired together with that different type of bounce. So yeah, as you can see, and the clap sounds a little off, but only because I changed the hi-hats like that. It's still on the regular part where you should be putting your snares and claps. But yeah, so that's for the snares and claps. Now I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of percussion in this beat, so I'm just gonna go layer by layer and just show you the different snares and percussions that I added. So these are some extra snares that I added to the bounce. So yeah, pretty bouncy, just simple, but it just adds that different, I don't know, that different groove, I guess, to the drums. But so next, let's go to the 808. Super simple bounce. It's just basically like the Beethoven 808, or I got it from a PR kit. All right, so here's the kick pattern. So let me play this out. Pretty simple kick pattern, a little more busy in some areas, a little more spaced out in other areas. Just adds a nice groove. Then I added this random little vinyl sound. Just very simple, just subtle textures in your beats. It'll just take them way up from where they are right now. I swear, that's what's been happening to me the past couple months. It's just been going up because I've been adding these random little sounds that don't be doing too much, but it's just enough just to just using it as ear candy, I guess. Here's another sound. Just a nice little perk. It's like a, I don't know, it sounds like some live drums, but it's like really, really quick. I really liked it. Here's a OP1 perk from the Monte kit. So this is more of like a percussive melodic type element. It's kind of similar to the beep sound, just in the mix wise, but I just thought it was pretty cool to add. Here's the next sound. I just think it sounded fire because where I put it, I had the hi-hat stop right here, so it just kind of left it by itself at the end. I just thought it was pretty fire. I did turn the velocity down quite a bit just because I wanted it to be more subtle. Now onto the open hat. It's a pretty simple pattern. Yeah, I got this open hat from the Monte Booker kit, and I raised it up to on the key of D sharp, just added a different crisp to it. Here's the next sound. A weird little sound. I put it on the key of A sharp. Just thought it was fire. These little subtleties in your drums and in your melodic elements just can make a whole difference, even though it sounds super simple right here. And here's another open hat pattern that I added. It sounds like a live hat. It really just made the drum sound more natural. I just thought it was super fire. Yeah, that's basically all of the elements in the beat, but for the melody, I ended up exporting it all and I raised it up 700 cents, and then I threw it in the mixer track and I gross speeded it. I threw a half speed on it, and then I also threw an EQ on it, just cut some of the low ends out so the bass could fit in. And yeah, that's all I did for the melody. Here's all of the leveling in the mixer track of my drums. Pretty simple. I don't even have added a lot of effects on these drums except some reverbs on some percussion, on the percussive elements, but that's really it. So here's the arrangement of my beat, and for the intro I did export the entire beat and I reversed it and threw a love filter on it just to, I thought it was just sounded something to catch the listener off guard. So here's that. So yeah, and you can see how it went into the beat kind of smoothly. It just, I don't know, it just sounded crazy to me and I just wanted to experiment a little bit. But yeah, that's just something you can do for your intros and also for your outros, just to make them sound more interesting. So yeah, that's the whole breakdown. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.